Everyone, thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of skycams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together we're Mississippi Strong.
Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to just dive into the details about your local forecast as it is gradually warming on up across the area. Still looking beautiful, though. Partly cloudy skies for some, with most of us just seeing beautiful blue skies out there, and it is looking relatively quiet. Feeling not too bad either. Still 81, feels like 87. It's the little victories. We're going to be quickly warming up, though, across the area, across much of central Mississippi, back into the low 90s for highs, feel like temperatures mid to upper 90s. So it's going to get toasty as the day goes on.
Yeah, and we're not expecting much in terms of rain. We still got that stationary boundary further off to the south. It's just riding the coast and pretty much just hanging out there. And that's where most of the rain is currently. Can't completely rule out a few pop-up showers later this afternoon going into the early evening hours. But we pretty much dry out overnight, and we stay dry for the morning commute, and then it's a copy-paste forecast from there on out for your Thursday and going into Friday. And we'll gradually start to see the humidity creep back into the picture there. Still going to be not too bad to wrap up the work week, but then going into more so Sunday and Monday, that's where we'll start to notice those greens and oranges a little bit more. So going to feel pretty oppressive at times to wrap up the weekend and for the first couple of days next week, which is, it's important to note that just because kids are going back to school. So make sure to pack an extra water bottle for them because it is going to be pretty hot, as it'll feel more like the triple digits by the end of this weekend. Our actual temperatures are still going to be in the low to mid 90s. So that's pretty much going to be the case over the next 7 to 10 days. But we also may start to see a few more isolated showers by Sunday in terms of coverage. And then maybe also going into Monday for some of us. So
yeah, really the best chance of rainfall is into the later half of the weekend into next week, but still looking more isolated than anything. It's not widespread. It's just the better chance of more scattered showers into Sunday afternoon rather than more isolated storms that we have been expecting and have been experiencing. So really our best chance of rainfall will be Sunday. We'll have the same sort of forecast into much of the week ahead. So no real major change going over the next 7 to 10 days, other than the fact that the humidity is going to be gradually warming on up into much of the area, across much of the deep south, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on here in central Mississippi. Of course, we're still watching the tropics, which still got quite a bit of activity, that is, for pretty much the next 7 days or so. We still got Tropical Storm Dexter, but that will remain out at sea. So not expecting any landfall impacts for pretty much anywhere in the United States. But the long range forecasts do still have these waves off the west coast of Africa that we're going to keep a close eye on. Right now, a medium chance of development over the next 7 to 10 days, even towards the end of August. This is our long range tropical outlook, but even the short range, if you will, still showing things in the Atlantic. We'll keep a close eye on it, but no local impacts expected from the tropics for the time being.
So very quiet in terms of what's going on in the Gulf, other than the fact that it's just going to be hot and muggy towards the end of the week, and already feeling like that for some of us here, but still beautiful blue skies. You got those white puffy clouds out there further off to the south. So it depends on where you are, but most of us just partly cloudy skies across the area, and it's going to be looking good, but feeling a little bit warm out there. So definitely need to pack that extra water bottle if you do have to head on back to school or have any outdoor plans for the day today.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all we have for your morning update. We'll have more shows throughout the day talking about the humidity going into this weekend, and of course also talking about rain chances as well. So make sure to tune in later. But until then, have a great rest of your day.